questions? Alan?
We said you want to talk about jobs and the economy. We have an amendment on the constitutional amendment that's going to affect both. That's Amendment 4. I wonder if either of you would comment on it.
Amendment 4 is affecting jobs right now because there are millions of dollars that are right now coming in to fund the No on 4 campaign, employing all these people, and that money's going to dry up in a matter of 7 days. I am yes on 4. I'm the only candidate in this race who's yes on 4. I think a lot of what you're being fed on no is propaganda. To sit there and say that there will be 800 votes on the ballot is coming from someone who marketed a great message because they know it would scare people. Fear is still a great tactic in national and local politics. To sit there and say that every single land use change is going to end up on your ballot is a lie. Flat out lie. Amendment 4 specifically talks about changes to a comprehensive land use plan, not every single plan. And in our first debate, Commissioner LaMarca even said that, if they want to build a Walmart in Plantation, why should we vote in that in Fort Lauderdale? Amendment 4 would never have that effect. It is a final step. After the city votes, the county votes, the state votes, the city votes again, then the people of that city get a final say as to whether or not that change is appropriate for our community. We don't need any more big, tall, giant buildings on the beach. We have enough. If we had Amendment 4 when some of those land use changes and some of the property owners were going for the variances so they could have 15 more stories on top of their buildings, was that a good fit? Is the sun setting on Fort Lauderdale Beach at 5:05 in the afternoon a good thing? The answer is no. The beach had a chance to develop a giant regional core with 15 stories lower. You would have had 5 more buildings go in. Talk about a boom to construction jobs. There would have been more opportunities to develop. Amendment 4 is actually a really good thing in my opinion. And please don't buy the hype. It is not everything you're being told to be afraid of.
Chip?
I couldn't disagree more. When you have an issue that you talk to Democrats, Republicans, no party affiliation, independents, and people in the environmental community, people in the building community, people who are not in any of those communities, but just watching what's going on, or in the jobs community, if you will. Amendment 4 will stifle jobs, period. I sit in a city position where we do a pretty good job with our land use plan, our comp plan, when issues come up. But the fact is, when you have to wait 6, 12, 18, 24 months for something to be able to be voted on through that whole process, there already is a first and second public reading at every city and county level issue like that that's changed. The fact is it will push off projects, it will push off jobs, it will keep people from expanding into South Florida, into Florida in general, but into Broward County where I'm concerned, and it will stifle jobs. When you see the people that are all aligned on one side of this, and then you see the people that put the money, the $1 million to start this from Palm Beach, they're also the folks that watch this plan fail in St. Pete Beach. So I look at examples, and that's a good example to see what happened in St. Pete Beach. I don't want that to happen in Broward County.
Okay, let me throw a couple. Number 1, maybe other than 4, what do you two disagree on the most?